I now request Mr. Chandrasekharan, the CEO of Srimati Indira Gandhi College from Tamil Nadu, to give us inputs, please.
Very happy to meet all of you through this virtual inauguration ceremony for the Student Empowerment Program. Thanks to ICT Academy and thanks to Honeywell for this collaboration and for this partnership. Just a very brief introduction about myself. I'm an engineer by education and I worked in corporate America for over a decade. In companies including Walmart and Medtronic before I returned back to India to serve education. And I'm currently the Chief Executive Officer of National College Council here in Trichy in Tamil Nadu. We are a 135-year-old group of educational institutions. Our origins date back to 1886. Srimati Indira Gandhi College, specifically our college, was founded in 1984, inaugurated by former Indian President R. Venkataraman with the mission of women empowerment. We are very privileged to have a tree in our college where Mahatma Gandhi came in 1934 and he addressed, it was a school back then, he addressed our students back then. We have over 16 departments, 51 programs, and over 5,000 students study in our college at any point in time, all of them being women. And very proud and honored to say that we have produced over 1 lakh successful women over the past 37 years. I would like to just share a very brief incident that happened in the early 1990s to illustrate the power of technology, very briefly. So in the 1990s, when computers and personal computers and internet started to become very common, our college organized many programs to generate an awareness, not just among students, but amongst the broader society. And one such program was IT on Wheels, where we would take computers to different villages, to rural areas specifically, and train the rural women and men on using a computer and benefits of a computer. This was the pre-Tally days. So we even developed a DBase, an MS-DOS-based accounting program for them as well. So on a lighter note, one elderly woman, she came to one of our program coordinators and she basically said, all right, this box seems to be very powerful. Who's inside it? Who's doing all this work, right? So from that incident back in 1990s to fast forward to 2021, technology has just engulfed. It has become an integral part of our lives. We cannot even imagine a single day without technology. So once again, I sincerely thank ICT Academy and Honeywell for this partnership and for offering this much needed program. If I reflect on technology and what it has done to India and the Indian economy, we used to be an agriculture-based economy back in the day. And if you fast forward to 2021, India is the IT capital of the world, and our economy has been transformed thanks to IT. Information technology now accounts for 8% of India's GDP, and our Honorable Prime Minister has a huge vision for our GDP to become $5 trillion US, and these modern technologies are going to play a pivotal role in helping us bridge the gap in our GDP. And at this juncture, while I specifically thank Honeywell, we all are indebted to the leaders of the Indian IT industry, starting from Shri F.C. Kohli all the way up to Infosys, Shri Narayana Murthy sir, Shri Lakshmi Narayanan sir from Cognizant, who addressed, and many legends who have contributed to India's IT transformation story. Just a couple of more numbers. Any given year, the IT industry recruits 4 million, just 40 lakh people all over India, and 1.5 lakh freshers are given job opportunities thanks to the technology industry. As I reflect back at my tenure at corporate America, the word digital transformation, the phrase digital transformation used to be a buzzword back 10 years ago, whereas the pandemic has really forced all of us to embrace technology, to embrace digital. So digital transformation is no longer just a buzzword. It is an integral part of our lives. According to IBM, 90% of the world's data has been generated in just the last 2 years. And so there has been an explosion of information. The whole world is now in the fourth industrial revolution, which is the information era, where the lines, the boundaries between the digital and physical no longer exist because of technology. If you take artificial intelligence as an example, you think about our day-to-day experience with artificial intelligence. If you're watching a video in YouTube, it automatically tells you what other videos that you would be interested in. That's a very simple example of artificial intelligence. AI is revolutionizing many, many industries, including healthcare, transportation, retail, and of course, education as well. India ranks number 5 when it comes to citations on artificial intelligence research in the world. So similarly, all the 5 domains that ICT Academy and Cognizant have selected, big data, artificial intelligence, networking, cloud computing, and RPA, all of them are very, very relevant. As I conclude my address, I would like to just talk about the power of an ecosystem. It takes a village to raise a child. And so for women and for students to be successful, it's important that parents and teachers and industry come together to have a successful ecosystem that can help students succeed. And thanks to ICT and Honeywell for putting that ecosystem together. I was reading a report last week where there was a report on the number of unicorns in India. And as you all know, unicorns are companies that are valued at more than $1 billion US, a billion with a B, of which almost 45 unicorns have their founders graduated from one of the IITs. And specifically, IIT Madras alone has generated an annual revenue of 433 crore just with startup companies. I'm saying this with the hope that students trained by ICT Academy and Honeywell, these 5,000 students all across India, should not only get employed in top companies, but should also be job creators and should get into entrepreneurship, which is my hope. And lastly, I would like to quote Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, who said, "The development of a nation is intimately linked with the understanding and application of science and technology by its people." So with that, thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.